Let's see. You want my bill page, right?
All
right. Yeah, we good. Hey, Shalom, Shalom. You want my bill page, right?
Shalom.
I want to first start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Qam Yasharahla, by Qam. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopefully elect, pushing his word in truth and sincerity. Okay. Shalom to all you brothers and you Aqua. Okay. I'm the brother Shaquata Ma for the GMS Dallas camp.
Brother Mafia.
And we come back at you with another show, through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Qam Yasharahla. All right. Basically, in this show, we want to basically touch on the topic of pains and sufferings, okay? Primarily through women, okay? Through your family. Certain people come into your life, and it could only be for a season, even your wives, man, they really temporary, man, okay? And now that's not to say that your wife can't be saved, but she's going to be saved through you, okay? Through your sacrifice to the Lord, as long as it's obedient and it's sincere, you can save your family, okay? But it's ultimately up to you to endure through to the end. And if your family is being a stumbling block, okay, or if your wife or your kids is being too much to bear to where you can't be fruitful in the spirit, hey, sometimes you got to sacrifice them, man. You got to put them to the side so that you can keep continuing and making your call and election sure, okay, and putting up an obedient sacrifice to the Lord, Let's get 2 Timothy. Yeah,
this is 2 Timothy 2, starting verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Mashiach."
Right, endure hardness as a good soldier to who? To Yahweh Mashiach. Okay, to Yahweh Mashiach, man. Because we're down here on an actual soldier. We're on a battlefield. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, let me get this scripture right here. Because basically, what you have to understand is everything in front of you is pretty much a test. Okay, this is pretty much how Yahweh Shema is choosing to purge us. Okay, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 9 and verse 11. It says, "I returned and saw under the sun that the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, neither yet bread to the wise." Okay, so it's not about how strong you is. It's not about how rich you are. Okay, even in a race, it's really not about how fast you are. You see what I'm saying? It says, "Nor yet riches to men of understanding, nor yet favor to men of skill, but time and chance happeneth to them all." Everyone has their own different course of basically resistance. Okay, but it says, "For man also knoweth not his time." Okay, you don't really know when judgment is coming for you. Okay, but all you have is the hope to the Lord. Okay, basically the hope and salvation to Yahweh Shema. It says, "As the fishes that are taken in an evil net, and as the birds that are caught in the snare, so are the sons of men snared in an evil time, when it falleth suddenly upon them." Okay, so we understand that anything can happen out of any course of any time of day, but you have to you got to hope in that salvation of the Lord. Okay, so read that one more time, brother.
Back in 2 Timothy 2 and verse 3, it says, "Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier."
Endure that hardness as a good soldier. Keep going.
As a good soldier of Yahweh Mashiach.
Mm-hmm.
No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life.
No man that warreth, entangleth himself with the affairs of his life. Because there's nothing else really here to really get all bent out of shape for. And when you're in the spirit and you understand the judgment that's about to come on this place, you really ain't got time to get all up in your feelings. Okay, like our elder says of our camp. Okay, basically you can't be offended at prophecy. If it's prophesied that the Lord is basically gonna come back to divide, okay, he gonna pit mother against daughter, okay, mother-in-law against daughter-in-law. How you gonna get offended at that when it happens? Okay, we gonna get that through the spirit, Lord willing. in the next verse. But basically, these are the circumstances that Yahweh Shema is going to put you up against, man. Right. And you have to endure that as a good soldier, you know. Mm-hmm. You got it.
It says that he may please him who has chosen him to be a good soldier.
Right. And he going to be pleased in him who goes through those types of things, goes through those circumstances as a good soldier, because he's going to what? He's going to endure those things. You got it, bro.
Hey, it's just like when you often at war, you know, you can't think about your family at the time while you're at war, because what? You're going to get your head blown off. Yep. So it's just like what was the dead presidents? Yeah. You know, Lorenz Tate was talking to Chris Tucker. I know I can't think of what brother brought that out one time, but like he said, you know, he's a soldier. I can't thinking about what's going on in the world, because I'm thinking about what's going on back at home. I'm going to go back in the body bag, basically what he was saying. That's right. So when you war, you know, like you say, the Lord has set us up to be soldiers of what? We're soldiers of Yahweh Shai. So when you have this work that's put upon you, picking up the plow, pushing forth the truth, you can't war with what's going on and be entangled to the affairs of this world. That's why I said the Lord said, "Come up out of her, come up out of the ways of this world, and also don't be entangled with this world." Because this world, if you too entangled with the world, you're gonna end up sitting that plow down and walking away from the truth. And we've seen that done in the little time we've been in. Yep. You know, so you have to keep it going. Because if you don't, it's gonna be what? Death that's gonna lie upon you. So we have to keep pushing. As a good soldier, we gotta stay our minds clear. Okay, we gotta keep our eyes on the prize, as they say. Because the road to the kingdom is narrow.
I got a precept for you. You can break it down. This is Hebrews chapter 10. I started at verse 37. It says, "For yet a little while, and he that shall come will come and will not tarry. Now the just shall live by faith."
Hey, if I could say, hey, come and will tarry. The Lord say, wait for it and tarry, but it surely will come. And keep going. What does it say after that?
Matter of fact, let me start at verse 36. Get the whole point. It says, "For ye have need of patience." Hebrews 10 and 36. "For ye have need of patience, that after ye have done the will of the Most High, ye might receive the promise."
Hey, and we're going to receive that promise by what? Patiently waiting on the Lord. All right. If we gotta keep pushing and like I said, not put that plow down, because we're not patiently waiting on the Lord, and we try to basically rush it, what's going to happen? We're going to end up going off. Yep. So you have to patiently wait. Yep. You have to place, because like you said, we're tarrying it. We're waiting for it, but we know through faith that it's going to surely come.
Yep. And if you rush it, man, you're going to do what? You're going to lean to your own understanding. And that's something that the scripture tell you not to do.
Yep. Proverbs 3.
So this is Hebrews chapter 10, verse 37. It says, "For yet a little while, and he that shall come will come, will come and will not tarry." What that's talking about? It's talking about Yahweh. You know, verse 38 says, "Now the just shall live by faith."
The just. Now, who is the just? Right? Those are the being that the Lord have their mercy on. All right, that's basically going into the elect in these days. You know what I'm saying? We living by faith. All right, we're not living through these carnal ways. All right, through faith, we're going to be delivered. All right, but do that mean to put everything down and say, I'm just going to chill with my family? I'm going to go hang out, you know, and because I know through faith, I'm going to be delivered. No. All right, that means you still have to put in that work. All right, to show, all right, this is a faith-based thing here, but to show that you're worthy. All right, we all are filthy rags, but come on. All right, you trying out for a sports team, a basketball team or something. You just know, I got handles. I got, I can score points. You feel like you don't have to go try out. You got to go put in your best. Because, hell, you have to be cut. Cut from the team. So you have to basically still, hey, if you know you got that faith, still put in the work to show that you're worthy. Or you know what I'm saying, to at least to have that mercy.
It says, "Now the just shall live by faith, but if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him."
If any man draw back, his soul will not have no pleasure in him. So if you like we're gonna get into later with Lot's wife, all right, like a woman, she looked back. Okay, you don't supposed to be looking back. We supposed to have that faith and keep pushing. That's going back into that plow. We got to keep pushing that plow, because if you keep pushing back, hey, it's gonna get dark and what night can catch you. That's like the Lord when he comes like in the thief in the night. So you got to keep pushing that plow so you can finish what? Finish what you're plowing. All right, like you plowing the garden If you keep slowing down, looking back, see everything going, you're slowing down. Nightfall gonna catch you. All right. So that thief in the night can catch you if you keep looking back, trying to slow down with that plow.
Yep. It says, but if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. But we are not of them who draw back.
We are not of them that draw back. The elect is not going to draw back.
Right.
Because we know the Lord is not going to have pleasure in them that look back. And we know if the Lord will have a pleasure in you, he's setting you up for what? That fervent heat that's going to come when he returns.
Yep.
All right. So we don't want to we don't want to slow down, and we don't want to look back. Or we, like Lot's wife turned into a pillar of salt. We don't supposed to be looking back, because what it say, when you look back, that leads towards destruction. All right. So if you see destructions coming, you burning from a burning building, you ain't finna keep trying to look back while you're trying to get out that door. You're gonna be running straight till you get out, until you receive safety. All right. So we're looking for that safety net, and that's Yahweh Shemi Hawashai.
It says, but we are not of them who draw back unto perdition, but of them that believe to the saving of the soul. And I'm gonna read the verse. I'm gonna read the same verse in the NLT. It says, Hebrews chapter 10, verse 39. It says, but we are not like those who turn away from the Most High to their own destruction. Mm-hmm. So that means if you turning back, you can't too much about your family, your kids, your job, or what have you. That means you turning away from the Most High to your own destruction. It says, we are the faithful ones whose souls will be saved. So that NLT brought that scripture out and a little bit more confidence, man, because it says whose souls will be saved. Yeah. And we know that we're the hopefully elect, but it's always good to have that confidence in the Lord. That's what the word faith means. Okay, confidence. All right.
I want to go down a little further on 2 Timothy. This is 2 Timothy 2 and 10. And it says, therefore, I endure all things for the elect's sake, that they might also obtain the salvation which is in Mashiach Yahushua with eternal glory.
Hey, that sums it up. You see, the Most High. We are enduring. The Most High is enduring what we have to go through the very elect's sake, or for the very elect's sake. You see, read that last part again, brother.
Come, it says that they may also obtain the salvation which is in Mashiach Yahushua with eternal glory.
Right, that they might obtain the salvation for that eternal glory. The Most High has confidence in us, man. The Most High, the angels in the heavens are rooting for brothers, man. Okay, we're supposed to have that same confidence down here on the earth, man. Right. Okay, on the playing field that we on, man. Because the Lord ain't give us this truth to bring us out of the world into a more evil condemnation, man. He gave us this truth because he chose you. Okay, you got it, brother.
God. Let me go to 11 too. It is a verse 11. It is a faithful saying, for if we are dead with him, we shall also live with him. Yeah. Hey, and like I say, it's a faithful thing to say that we're being faith-based. Yeah. If we're gonna live when we live and obtain it with, I got to keep my family. This and that. Hey, it's all good, But the thing is, you got to keep that plow going, because if you don't, you're gonna lead to what? It's gonna lead to death. Yeah. So if we're dead in this world, we're gonna live in through Yahweh Shemi Hawashai. Yep. All right, so that's everlasting life. All right, and like you said, when his mother came and everything, they was looking for him. They was like, the people looking for you. Right. Wrote the paraphrase, said, "Who is my mother? Who is my brother?" Mm-hmm. He looked at his disciples and said, "These are my brothers." Yep. All right, this is my family. All right, because we're living through the same faith. All right. Yep. This is a faithful family gathering. All right. Through the spirit of Yahweh Shemi Hawashai.
That's right. You can go to Job chapter 2.
This is Job. Let's start at the top.
Yep.
Job chapter 2. Verse 1, it says again, there was a day when the sons of Yahweh came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them to present himself before Yahweh.
Right, so this is a day where the sons of the Most High came and presented themselves to the Lord. Okay, and in the midst of them, Satan came amongst them too and presented himself to the Lord. And what does that mean? That Satan he's a child of the Most High too.
That's right.
Okay, he's a spirit that works for the Heavenly Father. Okay, you got it, bro.
Verse 2, it says, and Yahweh said unto Satan, from whence comest thou? Right. And Satan answered to Yahweh and said, from going to and fro in the earth,
right,
and from walking up and down in it.
Right.
Hey, and quickly, that's that lets you know that the Satan is not in the ground. Being. Yeah, he's not in the ground. He's not in hell.
Yeah.
All right. He was up in heaven. All right, with the sons of the Most High. Right.
Yep.
So you got to think about that. Just a quick side note. When people talking about, oh, you're going to hell.
Yeah.
Hey, if you don't watch out, you're gonna see hell is finna. We're in hell, but it's gonna be the hell that you think of is gonna be on earth. That's when that fire hit.
Yep.
Which verse 3, it says, hey, Yahweh said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man.
So Satan is asking the Most High, have you considered trying
Satan?
Yahweh is asking Satan, have you considered my servant Job? Because Yahweh by Qam Yasharahla seeks Satan on individuals to test them, to try them. What happened with the king? Was it Ahaz when they sent that evil lying spirit?
Ahab.
Yeah. He sent that evil lying spirit on Ahab, and he said, "I will be a lying spirit in the midst of all his prophets." You see, the Most High commissions this to happen to individuals. Man, you got it.
It says, and hast thou considered my servant Job? There is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man, one that feareth Yahweh and escheweth evil.
Right. So Job was a perfect and upright man. He feared Yahweh by Qam Yasharahla, and he eschewed or he abhorred evil. You got it.
And still he holdeth fast his integrity, although thou movest me against him to destroy him without cause.
This is basically example of a man of the Lord, and these are the steps or the footsteps we should follow in. We should hold our integrity. That's what David talked about. I believe it's like Psalms 21 or 22.
Right.
He said, look at my integrity, Lord. I held my integrity. And that's exactly what Job did. That's what we're supposed to do in the midst of these trials and tribulations that he puts us through, because it makes you a better man of the Lord, man. It purges the evilness and that wickedness off of you. You got it.
If you want to go through and test your best, you got to throw the toughest at him.
Yep.
So he was like, shoot, he basically tell him, hey, he threw Satan at him. Hey, have you considered him?
Yep.
You going around and you basically getting these souls condemned.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Have you considered him?
Yep.
And just thinking about it, Satan probably kind of knew. So he was like, I'm going to go deal with the old weak minded and I'm going to just let them slide. So the Lord threw that out there. Hey, you going around taking and condemning the others. So what about Job?
Yeah, you taking my lightweight.
Yeah, you taking on the lightweight.
Yeah.
Why you want to move your put your weight up? Verse 4. And Satan answered to Yahweh and said, skin for skin, all that a man has will he give for his life.
Right. So basically, Satan talked to smack like, hey, I see how you coming, but you know what? All a man give, he'll give for his life, man. You know, he'll condemn you, he'll curse you for his life. That's what Satan was telling the Most High. You got it.
Says, but put forth thine hand now and touch his bone and his flesh, and he will curse thee to thy face.
That's what he just said. He told the Most High, you come at him right, or you let me, you give me the permission to come at Job right and test his strength through his skin and his bone. Okay, he gonna say what? So read it one more time.
It says, but put forth thine hand now and touch his bone and his flesh, and he will curse thee to thy face.
Right. So this is a wager that Satan is making with the Lord. Okay, you got it.
It says, and the Lord said unto Satan, behold, he is in thine hand, but save his life.
Yep.
Hey, if I can quickly say too, if you is an adversary or someone that is, they say Satan, he would kill you, he would do this if he can. Yeah. If he was an adversary to the Most High Yahweh, why would he save his life when he told him to? When he would have did the opposite, when he would have deceived him like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, and next thing you know, what he would have did?
He would have did his own thing.
He would have did his own thing.
Right.
So, even though it was a wager, I'm sure at the end he was like, man, you know what, I'm gonna take this guy out.
Yeah.
But that's the let you know that he basically is doing employee.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yep. He's one of the sons of the Most High. He came along with them. Yep. They just basically pointed Satan out to let you know the sons came along, and look, Satan came with them too. Yep. You know, all the family came and the brothers and stuff. And look, John came with him too. Somebody, you know, like you say, that's the brother, but they just pointed him out because he never showed up like that. He always, you know, he the rough one. Right.
Man, you bonehead niggas, man, you don't get to understand these scriptures because you're malicious, man. Mm-hmm. Okay? And the Lord ain't choose you. He revealed his secrets to the servants, the prophets, man. That's why you niggas can't get this. And you choose to believe that Christianity stuff because you're weak-minded.
That's right.
You know? You got it.
This is verse 7. It says, so went Satan forth from the presence of the Most High Yahweh, and smote Job with sore boils from the sole of his foot unto his crown.
So, and he sick Satan on him, man. Okay, Satan done hit him, or Most High done hit him through Satan with boils. Okay, a bad plague. Okay, if you know what boils are, that's like shingles, man.
All right.
Okay, and they have sores that bleed on the outside, and they even if you touch it, if the smallest touch to a shingle, it's dead. It's overwhelmingly painful, man. That's what your boy died. What's his name? The dude who was saying that Yahushua didn't exist. That damn demon that got put to death just recently, who was saying Yahushua didn't exist. Man, I forgot that damn dude name. He had a whole bunch of followers, and we made videos.
Was Jesus the Word?
No, not Jesus the Word. The Israelite guy whose son was taking his place too.
It's like I was thinking Jesus. I always think
I forgot that black dude name.
Yeah,
but yeah, his ass got put to death by shingles, man. And the name will come to me. You got it though.
Come. It says
you read that verse one more time with the boils.
Come. It says verse 7.
Yeah.
This is back in Job 2 and 7. So went Satan forth from the presence of the Most High and smote Job with sore boils from the sole of his foot unto his crown.
Yep.
And he took him a potsherd and scrape himself withal, and he sat down among the ashes. Then said his wife unto him, dost thou still retain thine integrity? Curse the Most High Yahweh and die.
Right, and that's one of the subtopics of this lesson. You daggone unfaithful ass women, man. You know, you're very disobedient, and you scorn the Most High, man. Okay, you women got a lot to pay for, man. If you're a wife, or you deal with a man of the Lord making you a wife, man, you better humble down, man, and be obedient to him, man. Okay, the scriptures talk about a woman supposed to be keepers of the house, man.
Right.
You know, you're not supposed to be talking down on the Lord to a man of the Lord, man. Look at what this lady this damn evil woman just told Job to do. Read that one more time, brother.
Verse 9, it says, then said his wife unto him, dost thou still retain thine integrity?
Asking him about his integrity.
Yeah.
And that's what these present day modern women do, man. Okay, they try your integrity, man. They try to antagonize you and do little facetious things to you to get you out of your character. That's why Paul said it's better for a man not to even have touched a woman, man.
Right.
You know, and it makes you riled up in the spirit when you read these scriptures and these stories about these women, and it puts you in the right frame of mind for the present times now. That's why the scriptures go into everything that was written aforetime was written for our learning, man. Right. Because the nigga woman done had this spirit on her ever since the ancient days with Moses and Aaron. And we're going to get that one after this one too. Okay. It's better for you to be very prudent and not put all your bags and your chips into a bag with these women, man. Okay. Give not your spirit over unto a woman.
Yep.
You know,
That's
got
right.
it, brother.
It says,
read that verse one more time, what she said there.
Come on. Back in verse 9, it says, then said his wife unto him, dost thou still retain thine integrity? Curse the Yahweh and die.
Right. Curse Yahweh and die. That's what this so-called woman of the Lord just told this man to do. Okay. But keep reading though, brother.
Hey, and he said, and then and that was Satan that jumped on her then. You know, that was the demon, because what did the Satan tell Yahweh. He said, "You think if I touch his flesh, you think he'll still have the same integrity?"
Right.
He was like, he'll curse you.
Yep.
And that's the same thing that she said.
Yep.
So that's basically a demon got on her to say it. Mm-hmm. What did Solomon say? Out of 1,000 men, you find one, but out of 1,000 women who is wise, you find none. You know, so you don't got no wise women out there. That's why I just tell you to shut the hell up and let the men basically lead. Let the man lead.
Right. I got one for you right here. Well, what I can get it is Job chapter 39, verse 17. It says, "Because the Most High have deprived her of wisdom, neither hath he imparted to her understanding." Right. Okay, and what do we know? Fear is the beginning of knowledge and wisdom toward the Most High. Okay, so the Most High, when he took that wisdom from this demon, okay, that we call her the Israelite woman, man. Okay, you all know who you all are, man. Mm-hmm. I'm not talking to the Aqua who are obedient, okay, and they respect their husbands, man. I'm talking to you damn demons, man, and you all know who you are. You all are. When he took away wisdom from you, he took away the fear of the Lord from you, man. Mm-hmm. And that's something that you should be repenting from every day. Because if you understand that you don't have that wisdom and knowledge and understanding right now, being that we in these current times and the Most High ain't dealing with us, that'll make you walk in more fear. That's right. You know, you got it.
Hey, this is verse 10. Mm-hmm. It says, "But he said unto her, Thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaketh. Right. What? Shall we receive good at thine hand of the Yahweh? Right. And shall we not receive evil?"
Right. He just asked her, "Man, why are you saying this, man? You speaking as a damn fool. Because don't you know that we get evil and good from the Lord? Mm-hmm. Okay, am I supposed to just receive good things from the Lord? Does he not have balance? Okay. A false balance is an abomination to the Lord. That's right. Okay. And he can give you riches or poverty. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, hey, that was a foolish thing for her to say. And that's what Job just got on her and cussed her out about. That's Read that one more time, brother.
It says back in Job 2 and 10, it says, "But he said unto her, Thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaketh. Mm-hmm. What? Shall we receive good at the hand of Yahweh and shall not receive evil?"
Right. Shall we receive good at the hand of Yahweh and not receive evil? That's what it goes into in Zephaniah 1 and 12. Mm-hmm. Woe to you who have settled on their leaves. Okay, Israel thinking that the Most High is not going to render evil or good. Okay, roughly paraphrasing. I'm gonna just get it because that's the spirit of the current times right now. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you all feel that the Lord will not jack you up. Okay, this is Zephaniah chapter 1 and verse 12. It says, "And it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candlesticks and with candles and punish the men that are settled on their leaves, that say in their heart, Yahweh will not do good, neither will he do evil." And you all have sat real confident in that very unction. You think the Lord won't do evil or good. Right. You're just supposed to be up in the sky looking down on your wickedness like ain't nothing going on. Mm-hmm. That's the spirit that this wicked demon was in, saying this to Job. You got it, brother.
Good. It says at the end of verse 10, "And all this did not Job sin with his lips." So if you look at the spirit of that woman, it would have been, she would have been on the other foot. Right. She would have been the curse of the Most High and perish. Right. But see, that's the thing. That's why the woman can't lead like that. Because a woman lead is going to end up leading to what? To death. Look what happened through Eve. We all die. Right. Yeah. Right. Yep. So that's the thing is, we cannot have a woman trying to lead. The woman's supposed to be fine. But see, that's what Esau is. Esau has basically put the okie doke on our women. Right. They pull the men from the house. Yeah. All right. Then they basically raise the kids. And then we got these damn effeminate, monstrous niggas being raised. Yeah. All right. And now we having, and he pushes that. All right. Mm-hmm. Because that becomes unbalanced. Yeah. Everything for Esau is against what the Lord is. That's why we live, since the earth is given to the hands of the wicked, our women has been bugged out, bugged the fuck out.
I gotta appreciate it. This is 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 11. It says, "Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection." You're supposed to be learning from your husband who's in this truth. Okay, you're not supposed to be running your mouth constantly, giving out your opinions, giving out your decrees. Okay, letting everybody know how you feel. That's not a place of a woman. Do you all have good things to say and good things to give or admonish to children or to other women? Of course. But a man of the Lord, no. Okay. Verse 12, it says, but I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man,
right,
but to be in silence. You're not supposed to be usurping your authority over a man of the Lord, because you don't have any authority when it comes to giving leadership calls. Okay, that's for men of the Lord to do. You got it.
I got one for you to kind of land back on that. This is Sirach 26, verse 14. It says, a silent and loving woman is a gift to the of the Lord.
Right.
And there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed. Yep. So you're supposed to have your man to instruct you. All right. And like I say, when he gives a man, a woman that basically is as it says, a silent and loving woman, that's a gift from the Lord. All right. And like I said, in these days, it's very few. Like I say, if you're an aquaf that actually is basically if that's not you, then we're not talking about you. But
of course not.
It's a hell of a lot of women out here that's like that.
Right.
Right. I'm gonna go up a little further too. This is back in Sirach 26, verse 7. It says, an evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. He that has hold of her is as though he held a scorpion. Hey, that's painful. That's stressful. You gonna keep as a scorpion?
Right.
Oh hell! You gonna constantly, scorpions what? Bite you with their claws and they sting you. Yep. So wherever you go, you pull up at the house, you sit in there like, God damn, I ain't going here with them motherfuckers. Right. Your whole countenance goes down when you basically come up to your wife. That's not a life you want to live. That ain't the way to be. Yep. All right. But like I said, if you have a silent and a woman that basically allows you to mold her mind. Right. Yeah, you got something there. Because she's molding to your likeness. She's letting you, she's following you. But if you letting this bullheaded woman bump heads, and that's, like I said, Job, his wife started to speak as one of those foolish women at that point. Because that demon jumped on her, like, go ahead and curse him and die. She was already having issues because what? The kids got killed. Them probably some of her kids too. Yeah. Because when your husband go through it, the wife can go through it too. So she was already she already had a breaking point. So she telling him to go ahead and die. Maybe she'll be a little more comfortable. The Lord probably will be a little more light on her.
Yeah. But they just lack that faith.
Yes.
That's what infidelity means. It's lack of faith.
Mm-hmm.
And that fickle, anytime something bad is happening, that's when everything go out the window. Everything we done built, okay, everything we done got together, the household, right. all the accolades that the kids done won growing up, all that stuff go out the window when a little adversity comes. You see,
that's right.
That's the spirit of a woman. I'm gonna read one more time. This next scripture right here. This is Ecclesiastes 7:26. It says, "And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets." Okay, if you all up into a woman and you just so much deep into how she feels and everything, you're gonna get caught in them snares and nets.
Yeah.
And it says, and her hands as bands, whoso pleaseth the Most High shall escape from her. So if you find yourself in this situation and you understand that, hey, I really don't need to be in this situation, I got work to do, especially you're a man of the Lord, you understand that this is kind of getting in the way of my ministry, okay, and my diligence. It says, whoso pleaseth the Most High shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. Now, we done seen people lose their minds. Okay, all types of stories done came out on World Star, the social media sites, where somebody done got put to death over a wicked woman, man. That's them snares and nets. You got it, bro.
Yeah. Go to Matthew.
Yeah, we can go to Matthew chapter 10 now. But yeah, through the spirit, I mean, of course, like we were saying before, if you a righteous woman, okay, you got a man of the Lord, you doing well to please him, we definitely not talking to you.
Right.
Certain situations come up in brothers' lives, and we got to put these these shows up to reprove, okay? And this is go to ourselves too. We talking directly to ourselves too. Okay?
You got this is Matthew 10, verse 31. It says, "Fear ye not, therefore ye are of more value than many sparrows."
Right. You're talking to the men of the Lord. You know, you are more valued than many sparrows.
Mm-hmm.
You got it, bro.
So whosoever therefore shall confess me before men,
right,
him will I confess also before my Father which is in heaven.
Right. And that comes into showing your faithfulness and your confidence in Yahweh Shai, man. You know, you confessing this truth, you confessing the true name of the Heavenly Father and the Son, you're gonna be much rewarded.
That's
okay.
Right.
But if you're ashamed of the Heavenly Father and His Son, the true names, you're gonna be looked down upon. You're not gonna be saved, you know, you're gonna go through harsh conditions, and utterly you ain't gonna gain salvation.
That's right.
You can keep going on that.
It says, but whosoever shall deny me before men,
there you go.
Him will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven.
You know, you got it, brother.
Good. Hey, and like you said, it says, but whosoever should deny me before men. Mm-hmm. So basically, if you deny the Most High, He's gonna basically deny you. All right, He's gonna say, "Who art thou?" Basically, well, who are you? All right, so if you forget me, I'm gonna forget thee. Because when you go ahead and, like you say, you get into a woman, like what's up, and she give you that snapper, you know, you come out like, man, it's just something about it, but all you know is she'll just put it down on you, right? And you up there trying to think about something, but you up there going through something, you trying to read, but you keep thinking, man, that chick, man, maybe I need to go take her out. I know I need to go out and preach, but I'm gonna take her out tonight. Yeah. Then next thing, maybe I may do this, but whoo, she had that snapper. I'm gonna go do something else with it tonight. Yeah. You know, and you basically, what are you doing? You putting the Most High behind. You putting Yahweh Shai on the back burner. Yep. So He's gonna put you on the back burner. Yep. All right.
Definitely don't want that to happen.
Mm-mm. Yeah, because I'm gonna just read 34 as well. Because you
keep going.
Yeah, if you forget about the Most High, this is what's coming. Mm-hmm. It says, verse 34, Matthew 10 and 34. Think not that I've come to send peace on earth, because it ain't no peace right now. All right. Everything, you know what I'm saying? You got, wars and rumors of wars going on. You got people that's basically losing jobs. You got food that's getting shorter and shorter. Yeah. So you can see the pieces. If it's a little piece here and there, it's going to be gone. Mm-hmm. It says, think not that I come to send peace on the earth. I come not to send peace, but a sword. Yep. All right. So division is coming. Even with the men of the Lord. You know, He's gonna basically separate you from certain enigmas in your life. You know, it says, verse 35: For I've come to set a man at variance against his father, and against the daughter, and against her mother, and against the daughter-in-law, and against the mother-in-law. All right, I was
just gonna say, and that's not just talking about brothers in the truth. Mm-hmm. The Most High is coming to Yahweh Shai is coming to divide. Okay, the spirit of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. Mm-hmm. And this prophecy is going throughout the four corners of the world. Right. And it's dividing people. Okay, you got Vocab Malone up here talking about the Israelites. They believe in the other nations going into slavery. They're going to be a secondary nation. Well, that's true. But if Christians hear this, they're going to be divided against Hebrew Israelites. They're going to be divided against other denominations, other sects. They're already divided. But this word is what's doing it. It's sending out a division of spirits, okay? Mm-hmm. And that's what we see. That's what we see in our here.
That's right.
You got it.
That's right. And it says back in verse 36, mm-hmm. It says, a man foes shall be they of his own household. Yep. Hey, and like I said, you're gonna have like I said, your own household can Elder Ariella say can turn into an agent real fast. All right. So you're gonna have areas where if you're a man of the Lord, you may have someone letting those agents know, hey, turn to an agent, hey, this dude is in his house. He ain't been with us. Just look at what happened in the last couple of years. Yeah. You know, and it don't have to be the man of the Lord. Like you say, you ain't taking that shooter. Yeah. You ain't getting that stuff shot in you. Yeah. Oh man, you can't even be. I saw a damn nigga woman. You have to leave my house. Right. You can't even be in my house. Yep. That what a nigga woman told her son. Like, and you know what I'm saying? I saw that you can't even be in my house. You got to get out of here. So that was one start of like what? That variant. He's calling that division. What do a sword bring? Sword brings division, can split something, and it can also bring forth death. And we starting to see everything starting to come to a head.
Yep.
And
keep going, brother.
Come. This is back in Matthew 10, verse 37. It says, he that loveth his father or mother more than me is not worthy of me.
If you loving your family more than the brotherhood, more than doing this work primarily, okay, more than Yahweh Shem Yahushua primarily, you're not worthy of the Most High. You're not worthy for the riches and the reward on the other side of the kingdom of heaven. You're not worthy of that stuff. And it's not just simply for a reward. It's for you to make your body a living sacrifice for Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
That's right.
That's what we're truly here to do. Okay, we got to suffer and bear our cross just like Yahushua did. If you ain't got your mind and your goals set on doing just that, you definitely not worthy of being a man of rulership in the kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
Okay, you're not worthy of salvation. You know.
You got it. It says, and he that taketh not his cross. Oh, it's like I ain't exactly through that one. Let me read it again. This is verse 37 in Matthew 10. He that loveth his father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and he that loveth his son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. Hey, like you said, you gotta let go of your son. Sometimes you gotta let go of your daughters. You know, what was that? Tommy Sotomayor, he said one time, you know, he made a good point on this. Hey, if let's say you had a child by a woman, y'all were together at one point, and you're not together, you want to kind of chill out with your kid. If she basically you running behind Esau's ass and say I don't want you to see him, or I'm trying to basically keep you from him, or basically trying to do too much, the hell with you, and I hate to say it, but the hell with the child too. Because why am I keep fighting this battle? You know what I'm saying? This uphill battle, because you basically is running and having Esau have your back controlling this. So the hell with it. So sometimes you have to let it go. Yeah. All right. And
you just can't be all up into your damn family, man.
Right.
Nobody wants to be around somebody always talking about, man, I gotta go this way. I gotta go take my kids. I gotta go. My wife, man, she was gonna go on the date, man. This is happy Valentine's Day. Nobody want to hear that shit, bro. Mm-hmm. You a grown ass man, bro. Your family shouldn't be running you. You know.
I got a quick one here. This is Mark 12 and verse 30. It says, let me see, should I start? It says, verse 30, it says, and thou shalt love the Lord thy power with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind, and with all thy strength. This is the first commandment. All right. So this is the first commandment. We're supposed to be loving the Lord. All right. If you are dealing with your wife or your family, it's basically give you too much time away from Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and you gotta basically readjust your priorities. All right, because the thing is, we are at the end of basically at the end of it all, and it's only gonna get worse from here. So we have to basically give our full attention to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. This is back in Matthew 10 and verse 38. It says, and he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me. And this is us picking up the cross. All right. Like you say, putting our minds and our souls, like you said, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, leaning out onto our own understanding. All right. Staying in the scriptures, meditating on the scriptures, basically preparing for what? Preparing for the day of the Lord. Because what it said, the day of the Lord is, what is it for you? All right, so this is what we're preparing. Yeah, so what is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. It's going to be very dark. So we need that light. And who is the light? Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, so we are preparing for that. Okay?
I got it pretty simple. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 15. I'm going to start at verse 56. It says, the sting of death is sin, and the strength of sin is the law. But thanks be to the Most High, which giveth us the victory through our Lord Yahushua Mashiach. So, death is the wages of sin is death. Okay, but the strength of it is the law. We stay away from sinning through the law.
That's right.
Okay, and thanks to Yahushua for that. Okay, because if it wasn't for Yahushua, you would not be able to, have the grace period that you have right now.
Yeah.
Verse 58, it says, therefore, my beloved brethren, Be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord. How can you be a steadfast, unmovable servant, always abounding in the work of the Lord, if you always got your head up your family butt, man? You can't do that. You see, you can't have your cake and eat it too. It says, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in Yahweh. Yeah. So your work and everything that you're doing, your labor, it's not going to be found in vain. What did Yahweh say to Peter? He said, everything that you're doing, you're going to get back 100-fold. You know, roughly paraphrasing, but you can go to Matthew chapter 19, around verse 28 to see that whole breakdown.
That's right.
You know,
hey, we ain't trying to say, you can't enjoy your families, but like I said, Ecclesiastes is the time for everything. Right now is the time to get serious about this word, about this truth. And like I say, your family, like I say, when you get home, I'm sure, like brothers that have kids and stuff, when you go, hey, yeah, all excited, and, the woman, if she's, happy to see if she is, but like I say, if it's not that way when you get home and things like that, you can't worry about it because they can put you in a slumber. All right. And then they will put you in a slumber where you can't meditate. You can't, you won't be putting your mindset into the scriptures. All right. And then, like I said, this is the time we're in. You gotta,
if you keep going, where you at, verse Matthew?
Yeah, Matthew. This is back in,
did you finish your point in your script? Did you finish your point in yours? In your precept?
Yeah, okay. I did. Get back to Matthew.
Yeah, because we got to get down to like verse 39.
This is back in Matthew 10. Let me put this slide here. Thought I had it in my hand, but it slipped out. Back in Matthew 10, verse 39.
You was at 39?
Yeah, let me read 38 again.
Okay.
It says, verse 38. And he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me.
Right. He's saying you that do not commit your body as a living sacrifice, okay, to this work, okay, you're not worthy of Yahweh. You're not worthy of salvation. Keep going, brother.
Verse 39. He that findeth his life shall lose it.
Right. And
he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it.
He that findeth his life in this life that we're living right now, okay, in Babylon the Great, or wherever you are, okay, in this current age, or Ehud, ruled by the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, the wicked, you find your life here, you're going to lose it. And basically that's saying you get comfortable here, which this is not our rest, okay, pursuing the Micah 2 and 10, this is not our rest. You find your life here, you're going to lose it, because you're going to be caught up with the ways of this world, man. And we just read in 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 4, that no man entangleth himself with the affairs of this life. You see? But hey, if you lose your life, what? For my name's sake, Yahweh's sake, okay, you're going to find it. Read that last part one more time, or you can read the whole verse one more time.
This is back in verse 40. It says, he that receiveth you receiveth me.
No.
Oh, it's like 39. Yeah. He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it.
Right. He's going to find it for Yahweh's sake, And that's the whole beauty of this truth, because we ain't have no life before this, okay? What was you doing before this? I mean, just something that was just vulgar, vain, and freaking unnecessary,
right?
Okay, and unfruitful, okay? What's that scripture you brought us out of the works of, unfruitful? Let me see.
I can bring out a
go ahead.
A precept here. Is what you. Okay. This is Matthew 16 and verse 28. It says, "Verily, I say unto you, there be some standing here which shall not taste death." I'm gonna go up. It says, verse 27, that the Son of Man shall come in the glory of his Father and with his angels, and then he shall reward every man according to his works. All right, so that reward is coming. And like I say, what manner of man will you be when the Lord returns? Verse, like I say, are you going to be with good works? All right, or are you going to put your talents in and bury them? Or are you basically trying to build and keep going? All right, searching for salvation. Verse 28, verily I say unto you, so truly I say unto you, there be some standing here which shall not taste of death. So when we up here preaching the word, like I said, we're letting you know how that faith that, you know, we know it's going to be martyrs and things, but we do keep our hand on the plow, we're not going to taste death. We're going to be beamed up through to the chariots while the missiles are being brought down to the earth. It says, till they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom. So, this, like I say, some of us not going to taste death. This is what we're striving for. And that's going to be the first fruit. That's not going to taste death.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to have some that's coming out of the graves, but like I say, some not going to taste death. Go read that again here. This is Matthew 10 and verse 39. It says, he that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it.
I got one more scripture, and then whatever you got, you can bring up. It's Ephesians chapter 5, verse 8. It says, for ye were sometimes darkness, but now are ye light in the Lord. Walk as children of the light. We walking as children of the light now, okay, but we were in darkness.
Right.
Okay. Let's see what that word darkness goes into. It says skotos, okay? It says darkness of night, darkness of darkened eyesight or blindness. Okay, what is it, Matthew chapter 15? The blind shall lead the blind, and both shall fall into a ditch.
Yep.
These damn Christians are blind. Vocab Malone, which is a heathen, a so-called white man, Edomite, he's blind. Okay, JJ, or what's his name? G-Man, and all them niggas is blind, man. All of them gonna fall into a ditch. We were once in darkness just like that. You see? It says, of ignorance, respective divine things and human duties. Wow. Of ignorance, respecting divine things and human duties. Okay, you got respect for the world, basically. And the accompanying, and it's like, what you was about to
say, they more in tune with the worldly ways.
Yeah. You know. It says, and the accompanying ungodliness and immorality, together with their consequent misery in hell. That's enough.
Without moral,
right? You know. But it says Ephesians 5 and 8, for you were sometimes darkness, but now are ye light in Yahweh. Walk as children of the light. You know, for the fruit of the Spirit is in all goodness and righteousness and truth, proving what is acceptable unto Yahweh. And that's what we're doing. We're proving what is acceptable unto Yahweh. These Christians ain't doing that. A man who's a family man ain't doing that. Well, he ain't rightly dividing the word of truth.
Right.
Okay. He not proving what's good in the sight of Yahweh. You got it, brother.
This is Luke 17, verse 26. It says, and as it was in the days of Noah,
right,
so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. It says, they did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all.
Yeah, I think we did. Yeah, you got it, brother.
Come, like I said, in the days of Noah, so shall the Son of Man be. So one of the things you can think about when the days of Noah happened, that what? He flooded the whole earth. That was the first death.
Yep.
So as the Son of Man, this is coming up the second death.
Yep.
All right. So this is going to leave a remnant to be delivered. All right. But during the days of Noah, what they was doing, they saw Noah getting prepared, building the ark. All right. Prophesying, let them know what was to come. And they was just looking at him like, oh man, you know, let's do let's barbecue, eat, you know what I'm saying? Let's drink this wine because my daughter getting married, my son getting married. We can get it together, you know.
And all of that's weak, man.
Right?
Man, nobody care about that. We're not sovereign, like the elder be saying all the time. We're not sovereign.
No.
Nobody trying to have no big party and wedding and feast here in Babylon the Great, man. Okay. That's stupid. That's childish and weak.
This is not your rest.
Right.
This is verse 27. They did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day Noah entered into the ark. And then the flood came. So once that covering, all right, once everything was sealed, like it says in Ezekiel 9:4, when he is wait till they, I'm gonna get that.
I got you.
Because like I said, let me read that again. It says they did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. Okay, then came the flood and destroyed them all. So that flood came and destroyed them all. But what happened? That the doors closed and then it was sealed. Then the flood came and then the people wanted help. You get that, bro.
It's Ezekiel 9:4. It says, and Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that saw and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
All the abomination to be done in the midst. But he said, go through the midst of the city, through all this abomination and all this going on, but find those righteous men, right? Then that's like to say the remnant.
Yeah.
That's like what's going on right here with Noah. He said, right. Find those, those and those men going to be out there prophesying like Noah was doing.
Yep.
All right. And it said, like you say, people were still doing their thing, just like it's showing in Ezekiel. They doing everything but the right thing, but those angels going out and setting that mark, that the Wa. All right. Yeah. And it says, until the day that Noah entered into the ark. It says, and the flood came and destroyed them all. So that the Wa is going to be the protection with that mercy. Okay, when that mercy, we're in the grace period. So that the Wa is going to be put is on the men of the Lord, and it's going to be delivered. Like say, the flood came with Noah. Now the fire is coming.
Gotta keep going.
It says back in verse 28. Likewise, also it was in the days of Lot. They did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they builded.
This lets you know that the Yahweh Shah, he working repetition. Okay, he gonna keep driving that nail home until it's hammered in your head. Mm-hmm. See, because people don't, man, look, the Lord done destroyed a lot of people in the various amounts of time, right. Various amounts of kingdoms. Okay, he brought the flood. Okay, he destroyed people in Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, he sent us into slavery into Babylonian, Assyrian, okay, Greek, now Babylon or Roman, now Babylon, the great captivity. Okay, much death, slaughter, and just all out killing that the Lord done commenced on his people, man. Okay,
right.
But what did Jeremiah 28 and 8 tell you? He set up prophets to tell you that these things will happen every time before it happens.
Mm-hmm. This is verse 29. Mm-hmm. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. It says, even thus shall it be in the day that the Son of Man is revealed. All right. And when it said earlier, it said they builded and they, let me go back to it. It said, likewise, also, in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they built. And what does it say in Malachi? Let me see. Malachi 1. It says they will build, but I will throw down. And that's what's going to happen. You got Esau that's building up, and you having our people that's basically going along with Esau, building. They are proud of what's going on here in Babylon the Great, but the Lord said they should build, but I'm going to throw down. Yeah. It's in the days of Lot. You had Sodom and Gomorrah. They built, and the Lord threw it down.
And it was all with that. Let's come together as one. You gotta read one more verse on it. It was all trying to come together as one, just like in the time of Genesis chapter 6, when it said, "Let us all come together and speak one language in the Tower of Babel."
Yeah.
These things Yahweh shines against. He's not with all nations being one. Okay, the Lord is about division. That's what the topic is going into, and your family not getting in the way of your salvation. Okay, he's coming to divide. Go to Luke 17 and read verse 30 one more time.
Yeah. It's Luke 17 and 30. Even thus shall it be in the day of the when the Son of Man is revealed. In that day, he which shall be upon the roof, the housetop, and his stuff in the house, let him not come down to take it away. And he that is in the field, let him likewise not return back.
Right. Don't come off your rooftops to try to go into your house and get stuff to take with you. Symbolically, that's representing somebody who's trying to stop the destruction of the Lord. Okay, gather up his belongings, make sure he's set and ready to go. Like we on a timer, and you can press pause.
Right.
Like this is a video game or something. No, when the destruction hits, it's going to get going, and you got to already be built up in your spirit. That's right. You got to have this word in your mind. Okay, that's the water we was just talking about in Ezekiel chapter 9. That's going to have to be up in here. Wisdom, knowledge, understanding will be the stability of our times. Right now is the time to be getting that wisdom, knowledge, understanding.
That's right. This is verse 32. It says, "Remember Lot's wife. Whosoever shall whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it."
Right. So don't be trying to go back in your house. Don't be trying to go get your kids, go get your wife in that day. Okay, because in the spirit, Yahweh Shemiyah knows to save your children if he's already deemed them worthy of salvation. Okay, that the issues of death that belong to the Most High. Okay, you're not going to save them, and if he's made a decision to save them, that has all the issues, and that has all to do with the Most High. You cannot save them, so you can't be trying to look back. Okay, go to the last little studio session because you got a freestyle that just came up in your head, and I gotta lay this track down. Nah, that ain't gonna work. Okay, you can't be trying to throw this last little sweet 16 for your daughter before the destruction. You all got to have your souls prepared for Jacob's trouble. That's what we doing right now. Okay, we putting our hand to the plow, building ourselves up. So in that day, read that one more time, brother.
Come. This is back in verse 33. It says, "Whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it."
Read the one before that one.
Oh God. Back in verse 32, it says, "Remembers Lot's wife."
Remember how Lot turned around when the angel told Lot. Okay, the angel told Lot, "We about to destroy this place. Get your family. We're gonna give y'all a few, roughly paraphrasing. I'm just giving you a synopsis of how that went." The angel told him, "Get ready, because we about to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah. You all need to flee this place."
Right.
He got his wife. Told his children didn't believe him. They got put to death. Yeah. But it was him and his wife fleeing Sodom and Gomorrah. She turned and looked back because she was missing all the wickedness in that place. And she got turned to a pillar of salt. So it says, telling you, the reader, remember Lot's wife in that day. Remember how she got destroyed for doing that. Don't you go and do the same thing. Okay.
Hey, and those angels, what did they do? They they went around the town through the night. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So basically they were setting it up for judgment, going to, like you say, seeking like Ezekiel 9, but who did they find to put that the wall on? Doing, just kind of paraphrase, was Lot.
Yep.
And how was his family saved? Through Lot. But yet his wife still wanted to go back and turn back and say, "Oh, but what if we did this? What my kids back there, my sons, so what happened?" She was gone. The Lord took her out. And you think Lot looked back and said, "Well, I got to go back and check my wife"? No, you should have been with me. You should have been following me, because I'm not turning back around.
And that's the spirit that we're trying to conjure up in the viewers. Okay, the hopefully make Baba Shah. If you're watching the video, that's the only thing we're saying. Don't have your head all into your woman like that, man. Okay. Now, you women, okay, the humble women, the aqua who listening and learning, okay, make sure that you're not taking this as something that, is basically going off on you. Because really, this is supposed to conjure that spirit up in you also to be obedient to your man. So in that day, you ain't got to be like Lot's wife, Miriam, who just looking back. You can be looking forward to your man, to y'all salvation. You got it.
And it says, "And whosoever shall lose his life shall preserve it." Hey, and like you say, you're gonna end up losing family sometimes. You're gonna end up losing jobs. It's gonna be things that you're gonna lose on this side and regain it, like you said, 100-fold in the kingdom. Yep.
And just like that scripture I just read, what was that? Ephesians 5, no, not Ephesians, Hebrews 10:38. I'm gonna read that one more time. Because we're not doing this in vain. Okay, we ain't doing this to be seen, and we ain't doing this for something that's not worth it.
Right.
Okay, this Hebrews chapter 10, verse 39. But we are not of them who draw back unto perdition, meaning destruction, but of them that believe to the saving of the soul. We believe through this, okay, by building our spirit up and believing wholeheartedly in Yahweh Shem Yahushua to the saving of our soul, man.
That's right.
That's why we do this, okay? But that's all I had, bro.
Done.
You can close this out.
Hey, so, you know, like you say, keep your hands on the plow. Like you say, you know, if you have your family, hey, nothing wrong with loving your family, but you got to keep pushing for the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua in these times. We in these times of the wicked, and what is it, Revelation 12:12, Esau know he got a short time. He's going to come down hard. So you have to have your gears in order. So with that, Lord willing, this was edifying. I'd like to give all praise and glory and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
The honors to the apostles, the great millstone. Peace and blessings to Yahweh and pushing his word and truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.